Well, we just arrived at Saugeen Conservation Area. We're camping here for the night before we do the river, the Saugeen River, woohoo, for a couple of nights. And we're just setting up camp. We just set it up, and there was a storm here a couple hours ago, so I guess it's affecting the trees because this tree just lost its branch. Pretty darn close to our campsite. Kristine, I did promise you an adventure. This is your first river trip.
Yeah.
Your first time doing rapids.
Right.
Yes. And you're not worried about rapids, you're worried about trees
the river anymore. And the adventure begins.
You got that right, baby.
Yeah.
Shannon, what happened?
Well, it seems a limb has fallen down here. And you're rather lucky it didn't fall on your site. My goodness. Yeah, we need a big chainsaw, Molly.
Is this how this park delivers firewood to the campsites?
Apparently now it is. Yeah.
All right, we are making dinner after all the excitement. Something simple: ham steaks, mashed potatoes, or instant mashed potatoes, and instant stuffing mix. Because we knew we were going to get here late, and we thought it was going to be buggy, but it's cold. It's 12 degrees, 12 degrees Celsius, which is fine by me. I love this weather. I'd rather have this than a heat wave. Major storm came through today, or last night and today, and so lots of water in the river. And you might think that would be dangerous. And it would be if it's a small river and lots of bends and sweeps, and you get what's called a sweeper, where there's a tree down that's fallen through the storm. It's a big river, so I think we'll be fine with that. And we got 30 kilometers to go tomorrow. We're going from Walkerton to, is it McBeath or McBeath? Anyway, the conservation area just before Paisley. And it's a 30-kilometer, usually an 8-hour paddle. We'll probably do it in an hour, the way the river's flowing. It's just flushing. So the rapids that I told Kristine all about probably don't even exist right now. They're all underwater, in high water. It's a joyride, really. So anyway, yeah, we got a nice camp set up. I haven't been to, what's it called? Saugeen Bluffs Conservation Area for a long time, but it's a very nice campground. Very old campground, actually. I remember being here as a kid. So yeah, here's the plan. I'm blabbing on. So we're going to go back to Southampton, or towards Southampton in the morning, and go to Denny's Dam, which is SS 15 or 14? No, 15. And we're going to meet Thorncrest Outfitters there. In fact, they have a new place they just established right at Denny's Dam, which is phenomenal. And they're going to shuttle us up to Walkerton, and then we're going to leave our vehicle at Denny's Dam. We're actually probably in third place because it's right, literally like 50 meters up from Denny's Dam. Who are you, and where are we, and what? Yeah.
I'm Jeanette Thorne.
And I'm Tim Thorne from Thorncrest Outfitters here on the Saugeen River.
And how long have you been here?
Well, we've been here for 26 years providing quality outdoor trips to paddlers on the Saugeen.
26 years?
26 years, probably 20 years ago or so that we last ran into each other when you were last here on the Saugeen paddling with us. And it's great to see you again, Kevin.
I know, I had a mullet. And then, yeah, spend 2 nights, 3 days paddling the river. And, yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. And I love this weather. I don't do well in heat. There's no mosquitoes. There's no heat wave. I'll take this. Anyway, talk to you later. Kristine's a little nervous. This is her first river trip. She's still a little nervous, especially when she saw the water. Should be fine. It's a really good novice trip. And novice to moderate level experience, depending on the water level, really. So, you know, in a normal June, where the water level is low, nothing's going to happen. You're just going to have to get out and wade, maybe. You can bang on some pebbles and stuff like that. But here, yeah, maybe moderate skill, just to know how to do an upstream ferry, downstream ferry, around the sweeper if possible, which I don't think is going to happen. And also how to eddy in, eddy out at our campground, because that's the one thing I'm thinking here. I go, gosh, the way the current's going down this river, we got to hit boom onto that dock, or because we're not paddling upriver to get back to it. But that's fine. We'll be fine. I'm blabbing. It's good to be out. Welcome to the adventure. Right. You're tired, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Ooh, here we go. Hey, doggies. How are you making out? You're going the wrong way, Kristine.
Where's the river? Where's the river? I'm going with these guys.
What's happening? What's going on?
We're getting on the river.
Yeah?
Yeah. In the van.
Hi, welcome to the Saugeen. I'm Jeanette Thorne. Everybody loves the Saugeen River system for its ease of use, its great access points, its communities that you're going to paddle through and enjoy, and of course you have some great nature, awesome camping, and a few B&Bs along the way if you need that too.
It's tough. It's tough out here. It's tough.
It's great.
So, who's the average person that paddles this river?
So we have really two different demographics. We really have the young family that 30 to say 45 with their kids, a great kind of test paddle before they enter Algonquin. You can do a multi-day trip on the Saugeen and have no portaging. From Walkerton to Southampton, which is what you're going to do, has no portaging in this whole entire section of the river. Camping sites are laid out strategically to plan your day out pretty, that 6 to 7 hour per day. So it again is really great for a family to test drive how they're going to go and still see the great nature and enjoy the river system. Then we have that 55 plus category. And so they really love to come here, again, because it's ease of use. But again, you get that nature side of it without having to make the big drive to Northern Ontario. So we have two different categories.
And it's an easy river.
100% easy river. Again, lots of first timers. We have a lot of great new Canadians to come to visit us that have never been in a boat or even seen a moving water. And again, very user friendly in most sections you can stand up in.
Sign me up.
So you told me, well, how many people per year?
So we've been in business for 26 years and we average 10,000 people a season. So our season does start May 1st and ends on Thanksgiving weekend. So we do have great shoulder season business here as well. But an average is 10,000 people a year.
Where are we?
We're entering Walkerton at Lobies Park. This is a municipal park. It has a great launch ramp, washrooms, and you can actually camp on the river here. It's really pretty. I'll show you in just a sec.
Well, this is where the ball diamond is.
Exactly.
I've camped here before.
You probably have. Now the section you guys are doing from here to McBeath, it's a fair haul. Like you know,
30 kilometers, isn't it?
You got a good day ahead of you, right?
Yeah.
Gonna be easy, but you got a good day ahead of you. So then the parking lot's over to the left. Now most people who, let's say, have a younger family or want a shorter day will actually just go to that next access point that we just drove over.
Yeah.
And they'll really start there. They don't historically start here if they don't want to have a full day like you guys are gonna have. But
Okay, so 30 kilometers with this flow, we should do good time. But I'm thinking maybe 6 to 8 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
Solid.
Okay. Well, we've arrived. We're in Walkerton, and we're about to paddle.
I don't want
Woohoo!
I don't lose.
Are you ready?
Ready?
You gonna help there, bros? Thank you so much.
Which way do we go, guys?
Happy paddling to the happy campers.
All right, now before we go, Kristine, there's a rule of river runnery.
Oh.
Okay, first of all, get a little bit of water in your hand and put it on top of your head, like
joking.
that. It's baptism.
Oh.
Baptism.
Joking.
And then you gotta twirl your blade like this.
And not knock Brody out.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't even know how to do that properly. Oh,
There you go.
Awesome.
Now we've gone through the service. It's like genuflecting at the altar. All right, you ready? We're going the other way. Let's see you guys. Thanks a lot. Woo.
It's calling me, like the rainbow. It's calling me, like the rainbow. The rainbow.
Take us to the right. Draw, right. Straight. Brace a bit. Take us to the right. Straight. Straight. Go left, up here. No, just not telling where you go, where we're going. No, we can go right straight down. Okay, we got to do this one slow. Okay, it's a long one. Right, take us right. Draw right. Okay, straight. Slow us down. Okay. Okay. Stop slowing us down. All right. We're going to go straight down that tongue. You might want to brace a bit when we hit the waves. Okay, power through. Spin your paddle on that one, babe. Well, we stopped for lunch on a gravel bank. How was your first rapid?
It was great. I did pretty good, I think.
You got a little wet?
I got a little bit wet.
Yep.
Felt good.
Beautiful river, eh?
Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. And this is a perfect day.
We're now at the first bridge, and yeah, on to the next one. Well, I give a lot of credit to the Conservation Authority in this region, to the townships in this region, for the tourism people in this region, for keeping this river wild. I mean, we've gone for over 6 hours of paddling. The first day, we saw 2 houses in the distance, a hydro line, and 2 bridges. Other than that, all wild state along the river. Just alive with bird life and other creatures. And we have not seen anybody at all on the river. Mind you, it's during the week, it's June, I get it. This place is probably really busy on the weekend. Probably doing more day trips and overnights, whatever. But yeah, if you want to do a solid 3-day trip, 2-night, Walkerton to Denny's Dam by Southampton. Look at this. First 6 hours of the trip, and all we're doing is watching trees and running rapids and chilling down the river. We did see a piece of a shoe float down just a few minutes ago, and Kristine said, "Look, there's the soul of the river." Kristine, what are you doing?
I got Oliver's sun umbrella.
You brought an umbrella, a sun umbrella for your dog.
I did.
Angel, did you get a sun umbrella? No, Kevin, you treat me like dirt. These dogs have it rough, you know. We got a good current. Nice. Just look at this river. It's only day one on the river and I'm relaxed. Whew. What is it?
Snapping turtle.
Lots to see.
Yeah.
Lots of wildlife. So a mink, a muskrat, 10,000 blue herons, kingfisher, orioles, goldfinches, pileated woodpecker. So watch yourself. Go on that rock there. Right there.
Wait. Stay.
We're here.
Can you get out, Oliver? Okay. Here we go. Angel.
We made it. Well, we got the place to ourselves. And we're gonna use the bush site. Check this out. I think this will do for the night. Long day. It's better in here because it's supposed to rain tonight, so. All right. Okay. The disadvantage, the advantage of no portages. Can you open my beer for me, please?
Oh,
Here.
sure can.
And by the way, we brought one for each night. And by the way, we're carrying this out. Yes, there's no rule. It's not like a Algonquin Provincial Park, but carry it out. Don't let the park staff carry it out for you, for heaven's sakes.
Cheers.
Good day.
Good paddle.
32 kilometers, 5.5 hours.
Yeah?
Yep.
Is that what we did?
Yep.
Cool. Cheers to us.
Yes. And
Wow.
I only let you stop for lunch for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I think what we're going to do here is we're going to put the bug shelter up. Not have a fire because the bugs are going to get bad tonight. It's going to rain. Two things for this paddle in site. There's no firewood to purchase, so either bring some or go right back in the bush and cut some like you would an interior site, which is what this is. And the other is this. I'll show you what I brought. That's full of water, and there's no water source here except for the river. But I wouldn't drink the Saugeen River. Love the river, but it's very silty because of agricultural use and stuff like that. So yeah, bring a thing of water. That's all I got. I'm exhausted.
Yeah?
It was tough just pointing the canoe down the stream all day. It's tough. Just going down. Okay, the campsite's actually relatively clean, except for fire pit stuff. Just to note to everybody out there, if you don't know, tinfoil does not burn. Take it out with you, okay? Eggshells don't completely burn. Take them out with you. Shard glass does not burn. Take it out with you. Come on, just pack it out with you. Be sustainable, for heaven's sakes. We're lucky we have these places. Well, night 2, first night at the Bluffs Conservation Area, just to get settled and ready for the river. Night 2, which is really night 1 of the trip, is on the river at the first conservation area. We paddled today. We're both a little exhausted. It's a long day, just to warn you. It's a long day the first day. It doesn't have to be. You can actually use other access points, but we didn't, and we're proud of it. We're what are we, Kristine? We're proud of it. We're also excited about it. We're beaming about it. We're blabbing on about it.
Okay.
Yeah. We're exasperated. Is that a word?
No, it
No?
is, but it doesn't fit.
Doesn't fit? Okay. What about stuffaluffagus?
Sure.
That's a word. Does it fit?
No.
Okay, it doesn't work. What about Pippi Longstocking?
I like her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You can tell we're tired today. All right, I'm going to make dinner. We've got some curry couscous with canned chicken, which I'm going to take the can out, crush it up. Don't put it in the fire and burn it. Doesn't work that way, guys. I know, I'm going on and on about that, but you got to know about these things on this river. Okay. So curry, canned chicken, couscous with some spices, and also poppadoms. A couple things I wanted to mention before I made dinner. Yeah, so the bugs are out. So we got this. They're not that bad actually, because it's a little cool. We also have this for ticks. Mind you, I haven't seen a tick yet. And I got this bear spray. Not that we're going to need it, but there are bears in this region. Okay. So, and if you leave garbage all around, yeah. So you might want to pack that. Oliver, go out of my kitchen. Out of my kitchen, both dogs, out of my kitchen. Go on. Oh yeah, the other thing I want to show. Kristine made these again. Ooh, dehydrated limes. I got Andy's lid storage bags, which I love. So red, let me get this straight. Red is lunch, orange is breakfast, yellow, the bigger one, is dinner. And then I've got his cooler bag, which we still have meat and some veg in there as well. Yeah, goes really well in the barrel. If you haven't tried that, try that. You know, I really shouldn't film right now. I'm exhausted. Is that a cow? Or a person? What was that? That was a cow.
It kind of sounded like a cow.
Mm.
Really a farm near here.
Just saying. There's lots of wild creatures around here. It's a good thing I brought this, Kristine.
You never know.
What about expialidocious?
I don't know what you're going on
I
about
felt
now.
expedalidocious today.
No.
No?
No.
Mm. How about I make dinner? All right, so you got because you have signal here. You were you were actually sending some photos for people to see how great the Saugeen River was.
Yes.
And it was lovely. Peace and serenity all day. We saw no one.
Right.
And then you got a.
Oh, you want me to tell the story of the message that
you
I
got a
just
message
got?
from your old boss.
Yeah. So I have a former boss of mine saw the pictures that we just put on Facebook. And anyway, so he was here 2 weeks ago. And he actually credited that trip to you, Kevin, because he got a lot of information about coming on the Saugeen from your books. And he's a big fan of yours. But anyway, that's a sidebar.
Okay, I didn't know that part. Okay.
Okay, well, that's a sidebar. But anyway, this is why he was telling me the story. Because he knows we're here. And he said, hey, see you guys are on the Saugeen. Hope you have a great trip. We were just there 2 weeks ago. So he was here with his 2 boys, I believe. And said they had a great time. The boys were great.
So first backcountry family trip.
Yes. And they're having a lovely time. Stayed exactly here where we are. But he definitely plans to return. He said he had an amazing time. And he said it gave him a lot of confidence, actually, to do a canoe camping trip with his family. Because I believe up till now they've mostly car camped.
What happened?
I realized what time it is. I thought it was like time to go to bed. It's only 6:30.
You can't go to bed yet.
I know.
You had a long day.
Wow. River travel makes me tired.
I didn't think we'd get here till about 7.
That's true.
Because of high water, we got here a lot earlier, a lot quicker.
I was thinking 7 too.
Yeah. So I've already fed you.
Yeah.
We've got camp set up. The dogs have been fed.
Yep.
The dogs have been walked. And it's now just read a book time.
That's right.
It's tough on the river.
Not really.
Well, Oliver, what'd you think of the day? Are we going home yet, Carolyn? This is getting ridiculous. Really? Like, a river is quite long. Well, I gotta throw up. I'll be back here in a minute. I think I gotta throw up. Nope, I'm good. All right.
Okay.
All right. Ready? Well, don't fall asleep on me. What was the best part of your day?
Paddling.
Yeah.
It was beautiful paddle. Really nice, Kevin. Really nice.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be that scenic, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be more just flat and more just like farm fields.
Yeah?
Like I didn't expect the forest as much that we saw.
Oh, yeah, big time. Yeah.
And the birds, like crazy, like birds everywhere. And, the variety.
Yeah. And the rapids, you weren't overwhelmed? Or?
No.
We need to state something. When you're doing a river trip, the bow person has to be a better paddler than the stern. And if you disagree with me, you've never done a river. Okay? The bow person is really important. So if you have a relationship with your canoe partner that you're the stern person and you say, just go straight, power, that's all you do. That's your job. Yeah, don't do a river. Because what happens, we'll go towards the rock, right? And it's okay, do a draw, cross draw. If she doesn't get that bow over there, I compensate in the stern, we're going to go sideways and we're going to wrap around that rock. That's exactly what happens. So we didn't do that today.
No, but what I mean is that you were teaching me today. Today was also like a learning day.
Yeah.
So
draw, cross draw.
I get what you're saying, but I'm not the better, obviously.
Not yet.
Better paddler. Like, obviously.
But not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Tomorrow I'm going to
But we started on a good river. The Saugeen River is a very novice river.
Absolutely.
And in lower water, I mean, today was like a lot of water, right? But in lower water, if you messed up, bang, crash, and you just step out of the boat.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's usually what happens on the Saugeen. But today, no, it was a lot of water, which was really good. I mean, to me, that was like, yeah, we got a lot of water. That's fantastic. And to you were like, it's in flood? What? But once we started going, we're good.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
I had no problem with that.
Okay, draw. Cross draw. We got to work on that tomorrow.
The cross draw.
Yeah, the cross draw.
My arms are too short or something.
No, it's not. No. Cross draw that's a difficult stroke.
It's awkward.
It's nothing wrong with her. It's just it's mind-boggling because you're like, what the hell? So you can switch the side and do a draw on your left and your right, but by the time you switch, you're going to hit the rock. So do a cross draw is a lot quicker. So we did that today. Yeah, we almost hit that rock. We were doing this huge, wide open space. Like there was just a gurgle of water. Oh, this is beautiful, beautiful. And I'm looking at the scenery on the left shore, watching a bird, pileated woodpecker, and you're like, Kevin. And there's a rock. Like, and if we were like centimeters away from that rock.
We were really close to that
Yeah.
rock, and the whole day you would kind of like, okay, we're gonna go left, and then we're gonna go right, and you see that we're gonna like go like around that, and you're gonna do a cross draw, and then we're gonna do this. So I just figured you were.
I was
seeing
lollygagging.
that rock,
No,
and I'm like,
I did not see the rock. I was
I
lollygagging.
think that's a big rock.
That rock should never been there. Like we were open rapid. There was no other rocks, and if we hit that rock, we would have pinned it. Yeah.
We were really close to that rock.
Yeah. It's called almost kissing the rock. And tomorrow, don't say, "Oh, Kevin, I think." Just say, "Rock, rock." right, left. See, the bow person is really important.
I know. Well, I learned that.
Yeah.
But I just assumed that you saw it. Like, how could you have not seen that?
I was lollygagging. I was like,
knew.
"Oh, I love nature. Nature's beautiful."
I even knew that there was
Yeah.
a huge boulder under that wave. But
Yeah. When in doubt,
don't do that tomorrow.
When in doubt, just assume Kevin is just like lollygagging.
No bird watching
Yeah.
for you tomorrow.
I love the moments today, though. I go, "Oh, I got to stand up," because the whole Bill Mason thing. If you watch his films, people say you shouldn't stand up in your boat. Well, to read a rapid ahead of you, you got to stand up in your boat. So you did the brace.
Mm-hmm.
I stood up, you did a low brace. I stood up and did a high brace, and I looked ahead because we're coming around the corner. We're a lot of water today. Like again, it's not a big river, but today because of flood, there was a lot of water going down. So I said, okay. So I'm and you're like, you're standing up in the boat. You're allowed to stand up in the boat. You just have to make sure you know what you're doing when you're doing it, right? Person in the front, low brace. Person in the back, high brace. Stand up, and don't have your feet this way. What's it called? Horizontal.
Don't have your feet horizontal to...
Yeah. So basically, you're like a boxer. You've got your one foot ahead of the other, so you got more balance, and you can see the rapid a lot more ahead of you by standing up in the boat. So yeah, we did that today. We're good. We didn't kiss a rock at all today.
Almost kissed it. You kind of like blew it a kiss. Like it was right there.
I blew you a kiss today.
Like,
And you
I'm
didn't
the
even notice.
Canoe.
I said, "I love you, honey," and I blew you a kiss, and you didn't even. You were like, "I don't care. I'm watching the rapids." Oh, wait, our wilderness is destroyed.
Uh-oh, airplane.
Oh, gotta go.
Okay, that was a lot of blabbing.
It was a lot of that.
Turn that off now.
Okay. So what's the plan?
What's the plan?
Yeah.
What, for tonight?
Yeah.
Oliver's gonna move over here in my sleeping bag with me, and I'm gonna read my book.
Okay.
You gonna put that away?
I've just been told.